Hello, happy Transfer Tuesday. It is week 2 of me intentionally making money moves in the positive direction. Last Friday was a payday, so I have lots of our automatic transfers to share with you. But first of all, since last week, we've paid our mortgage, which was $2,705.45. And as you can see, some of that went to principal, a little bit more went to interest, and some of it also went to escrow, which pays our property taxes and insurance twice a year. The remaining balance on our mortgage is $440,648.77. Currently, we're not planning on paying this off early. Also, since last week, I had an Acorns Roundup for $5.34. And so anytime I make purchases with my linked card, it rounds up the change. And every time I round up at least $5, then it will automatically withdraw that from my checking account and deposit it into my after-tax brokerage account on Acorns. And my account is actually a little bit down from last week, but that's to be expected that the market fluctuates from week to week and month to month. But overall, it goes up, so I'm not too worried about that. And finally, last week, right after I posted my first ever Transfer Tuesday, I got a Venmo notification from Barbie, who sent me $25 and said, "Thank you for the spreadsheet." And I really, really appreciate this because I link my budget spreadsheet, which is a Google Sheets, in most of my videos, and I give it away absolutely free. You don't even have to subscribe to anything. All you have to do is make a copy and use it, see if it works for you. And I think that if you're working on trying to get out of debt or trying to spend less and save more, then I love to give you these tools to help you, and I don't want you to have to pay for it. So I really appreciate that Barbie sent me some money for using my spreadsheet, even though that's not a requirement at all. So next we have our paycheck deductions. First are my husband's retirement contributions. He contributes $107.65. His workplace matches that, so a total of $215.30 gets deposited into his Fidelity account every 2 weeks. And if anyone else has their account in Fidelity, be warned that oftentimes employers just deposit straight into cash and it's not invested in anything. This happened to my sister, and this is exactly how my husband's is set up. Every time he gets a paycheck, the Fidelity investment goes straight into cash, and I have to manually go in there and divide it up into investments. There's no way for me to automatically do that. So if you have a Fidelity account, make sure that your 401k is actually being invested and it's not just sitting there in cash. And if anyone does have this problem and they want to see how you can purchase investments through the Fidelity account with the cash that's deposited in there, then let me know because I can walk you through that because I do it every other week. But after these contributions, my husband's retirement account is sitting at about $80,000. And now for my contributions for my workplace, I contribute $196.92 every paycheck. And my workplace does a base contribution plus a match. So they contribute $516.89 every paycheck. And then also my retirement account loan gets withdrawn from my paycheck and goes right into my investment accounts, and that is $236.22. So overall, that's a little over $900 that I deposit into my retirement account every 2 weeks. and currently my account is sitting at about $267,000. And then the last deduction from my paycheck is a pre-tax contribution to my FSA of just $20. Our last automatic money move this week was a payment to my husband's student loans. He pays these on the 6th of every month, and it's a total of $382 going to 9 loans. I'll show you the breakdown of where those payments go and the current balance. So finally, for my live transfer, I don't know that I have very much that I can move over to savings right now. Even though we just got paid, most of our large expenses also just came out, so we didn't have very much of a surplus on this paycheck. However, I do still want to make some money moves. So I'm going to transfer $250 over to our high yield savings account for our roof savings. This will bring our roof and emergency savings up to $35,750. As you may know from my monthly budgets, I keep everything in one account and just track it all on my spreadsheet. So this high yield savings account is a mix of the emergency fund and the new roof savings, and the other sinking funds are mostly kept in our checking account. So that's it for my transfers today. Let me know in the comments if you were able to make any money moves in a positive direction. I love reading about all of your financial wins. And if you're interested in seeing more, then please hit subscribe because I would love to have you follow along. Thank you for being here.